I can't pretend everything's all right when it feels like everything's falling apart. But I also know we can rebuild it piece by piece. I'm coming over to make that happen. When the future feels uncertain, the only way to move forward is together. I'm coming over because I want to find clarity with you, not in isolation. There's no blueprint for figuring things out when emotions run deep. But I'm coming over because I know we're stronger together than we are apart. I'm coming over because we need to address the quiet tension between us. We can't keep pretending it's not there. It's time to face it, head on. I feel like we're on the edge of something big, and I don't want to let it slip away. I'm coming over because we need to figure this out before it's too late. I've spent too much time thinking about what's happening instead of talking to you about it. I'm coming over to change that. Let's talk and figure it out, no matter what. I don't want to run away from what's between us. I want to understand it. I'm coming over because I know the answers are here, within us. We just have to find them. It's easy to keep quiet when everything feels uncertain, but silence only deepens the distance. I'm coming over because I refuse to let this go unresolved. I'm not coming over because I have all the answers. I'm coming over because I want to find them with you. We have to face this together to truly understand it. Sometimes the best way to figure things out is by being there for each other. I'm coming over because we can't let these feelings stay bottled up any longer. In the quiet, our hearts and minds get tangled, but I'm coming over to unravel them, and together we'll find the clarity we need. There are no easy solutions right now, but I'm coming over because I believe we can create them together. Let's face this together, no matter how difficult it seems. I can't stay away any longer. The confusion is too much, and the need for understanding too great. I'm coming over, and together we'll figure out where to go from here. We've spent too much time wondering what the other person is thinking. I'm coming over to end that wondering and start talking so we can figure this out. Sometimes we have to take a step back and re-examine where we are. I'm coming over because I want to understand what's really happening, and I won't leave until we do. I've been carrying these thoughts alone for too long, but I don't have to. I'm coming over because together we can finally unpack them and make sense of this. There's no way forward without facing what's in front of us. I'm coming over because we need to stop avoiding the hard conversations and start figuring it out together. The answers don't always come easily, but they come faster when we face them together. I'm coming over to help us navigate this journey, step by step. I'm coming over because the weight of these unresolved feelings is too heavy to bear alone. We have to carry it together to make sense of it. I don't have all the answers, but I know that staying away won't help us find them. I'm coming over to start working through this together. The silence between us is deafening, and it's time to break it. I'm coming over because I won't leave until we've shared what we're really feeling. I'm coming over to face the discomfort, the questions, and the uncertainty. We can't move forward without first figuring out what's going on. It's hard to know where to go from here, but I'm coming over because we have to make a decision together. No more waiting, no more wondering. I'm coming over to listen to what your heart has to say, because I know that together we can work through everything that's been left unsaid. I can't let this moment slip by without trying to figure it out. I'm coming over because there's too much at stake to let this unresolved tension define us. The path ahead might not be clear, but we can't take it until we face this. I'm coming over because we need to understand each other before we can move forward. Sometimes, the hardest conversations are the most important ones. I'm coming over because I want us to have that conversation, no matter how uncomfortable it might be. I'm coming over because we need to figure this out, and I know that together we can find the answers we've been searching for. It's not easy to face the truth, but I'm coming over because we have to, together. The longer we wait, the harder it gets, and we both know that. I'm coming over to make things clear, to untangle the thoughts that have been swirling around. It's time we face the music and figure it out. I'm not coming over to force an answer, but to find one. Together we can unravel this mystery and understand what comes next. The distance between us isn't helping anything. I'm coming over because we need to face this, talk it through, and figure out what we both need. There are moments when silence speaks louder than words, but this silence is filled with thoughts that refuse to leave. I need to come over and make sense of this, because walking away without understanding isn't an option. I'm coming over not because I need you to fix things for me, but because I need to be with you while we figure out how to heal together. This moment of uncertainty is just another chapter of our story, and we can't leave it unfinished. Every thought and feeling I've been holding inside demands to be shared, and I can't keep running from it. I'm coming over, and I won't leave until we put all the pieces of this puzzle together. Sometimes, the hardest thing is not knowing how things will unfold, but I'm coming over because staying away isn't an option. We owe it to ourselves to see this through, no matter where it leads. It's easy to run away when things get tough, but true strength lies in staying and working through the mess together. I'm coming over, and I won't leave until we've figured this out together. The weight of unspoken words and unresolved feelings is too heavy to carry alone. I'm coming over because I need you, and we need each other to find clarity. I'm coming over because the silence between us feels like a void that needs to be filled. We've danced around these thoughts and feelings for too long. It's time to bring everything into the light. It's not about having all the answers right now, but it's about facing this together. I'm coming over because I can't leave until we figure out how to move forward, no matter how messy the journey might be. Sometimes distance makes the heart grow restless, but coming together can make all the difference. I'm coming over, and together we'll find the answers we've been searching for. You and I are like two puzzle pieces, and right now we're not fitting, but I believe if we take the time to understand each other, we can find our way. I'm coming over because we deserve to figure this out. The mind races with all kinds of scenarios, and the heart aches with confusion, but I can't figure it all out from a distance. I'm coming over because I know we need to do this together. I know it's complicated, I know it's messy, but I'm coming over because I believe we can work through this. I won't leave until we've untangled all the thoughts and feelings that have been holding us back. In the silence, our minds can create all sorts of doubts, but I'm coming over to face those doubts with you because we need to unravel the truth together and create something stronger from it. I can't help the way I feel right now. The confusion, the uncertainty, it's all too much to handle alone. So I'm coming over. Let's take the time we need to figure this out, one step at a time. There's a lot we don't understand right now, but I'm coming over because I can't stand leaving things like this. We have to give this a chance to make sense. I don't have all the answers, but I know that together we can find them. I'm coming over because walking away without closure isn't something I'm willing to do. Sometimes the heart just knows it has to fight for what's worth it. I'm coming over not because I have all the solutions, but because I want to be there while we figure this out. I could stay away and let time do its work, but time without action doesn't bring clarity. So I'm coming over. We owe it to ourselves to face this uncertainty and create a path forward. It's not easy and it's not perfect, but it's real. I'm coming over because I want to understand what's going on inside us, and I won't leave until we have a better grasp of it. We can't keep pretending that everything's fine when it's not. I'm coming over because we need to have this conversation, and we need to have it now. There are days when our hearts speak louder than our minds. And right now, mine is saying that I need to be with you to figure this out. I'm coming over, and I won't leave until we both understand where we stand. We can keep drifting, or we can face this moment and navigate through it. I'm coming over because I refuse to leave without understanding what's really going on between us. When everything feels upside down, sometimes all we need is to come together and let the answers find us. I'm coming over to help us do just that. I won't pretend that everything is okay when it's not. I'm coming over because we need to have the hard conversation. We need to figure this out together. I know that being apart only complicates this things. That's why I'm coming over. I believe that together we can take the first step toward healing and clarity. In the midst of confusion, there's always a way forward. I'm coming over because I want us to find it together, no matter how long it takes.